The ROG Xbox Ally and Ally X prices have just dropped today.
Official.
Before the show, we specifically, so normally in our room here where we do the show,
The studio,
there are screens with chat up. I have seen the prices. In fact, I've already recorded my reaction video for tomorrow that goes live on X1 the Gamer. Go subscribe. But Spicy and Jordan have not seen the prices. They do not know it.
And he's turned off all chat.
So I have turned off chat. So we don't see chat right now. We'll turn it on after this discussion because I wanted them to guess, and then I want to get their raw reaction to the prices. This is the handheld.
Okay.
The ROG Ally and Ally X.
Can I go
Let's
first?
start with the Ally.
Okay, the Ally. So just the base version. You're like
Base version.
You're like super being weird. So I think
you've been weird at the beginning of the show too.
I think like a bomb dropped. So I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I originally thought it was gonna be $499.
Okay.
I'm gonna say $449. There's no way they get it cheaper than that.
Okay.
And I think that's why you're excited. Like $50 cheaper.
Is
than
he
what we initially
excited?
thought. I don't know. He's being weird.
I mean, my original thoughts was $499 too,
I'm gonna go $449.
but I'm gonna go $549 because I want to go in the other direction.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, $1.
Okay, so that's for the white. That's the entry-level device. Now let's talk about the Primo device. Jordan the Man, give me your price prediction.
Primo device $899. Easy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I would prefer if it was $799, $749. Yeah, but it's not gonna happen. $899 is
$899.
That's
easy.
my realistic.
If it's higher, I'm not going to be surprised. If you do get north of 1,000, I think, well,
I don't think
I mean, what was the Legion Go too? Wasn't that like $1,500 or something like that?
Was it that much?
It was expensive. I know that.
I don't think you can go because of last year's ROG or the 2 years ago, our year and a half, whatever.
Yeah,
that was $899, right? So
I have a conspiracy theory.
I don't think you can go below last year's model with like comparative specs, and it has comparative specs.
I have a conspiracy theory that they keep raising Xbox prices to lower the prices of these.
That's funny. Yeah,
It's probably 100% not true.
Okay,
but
I'm going to
that's my
start.
conspiracy.
I'm going to start with the Primo price point. $999.99.
Yeah, okay. I'm not. It doesn't shock me. $899. It's $100 more.
That hurts Spicy's soul.
Yeah, it's a lot. And
that was my reaction.
You need to. I want to see.
For those that are listening, Spicy has his face in his palms.
So much.
I think he's crying.
That is so much for a
Handheld device.
Do we know the hard drive space on it?
Yeah, we'll go over those details here shortly. Okay, so that one was like what's expected, right?
Because that's so nice. That's not expected.
If that one's that high, then the other one's probably got to be $649 then or something.
It's $599 for the entry level. So it's only $100 more. Again, I was with you guys. I thought you have to get that $499 price point in order to hit, just in order to make it conversational, like to really maximize who's going to get it at the lower end. Higher end, I was fully expecting $899. We talked about it a lot. No worries there. That you're already a niche audience. There is sticker shock though. It's only $100 difference. There is sticker shock when I saw that $999 price. In fact, right here, you could see the tweet I put out. Well, I was wrong. Base entry does indeed come in at $599. That's not too bad, but that $999 is way too high. Seeing it on the thing, whoa.
But if you look at it in a percentage increase,
Hey, what's
the $599 is worse, David.
What's the conversion rate to the pound?
Yeah, that's a good point. Percentage increase.
The percentage increase, the $599 is a much higher percent increase.
Yeah.
$999. Who's get okay? So
It's an enthusiast device at this point. I think it's like the PlayStation 5 Pro.
I guess
you're enthusiast. That's an enthusiast device. I think $699 is a bit high. I would have I see this now, and I think I'm back to should I just go with the Steam Deck?
So 24.
Hold on, David. So sorry. This does not compete now with Nintendo or other handhelds that I know,
or even Steam Deck, because Steam Deck pops in at
The highest version is $600.
$649. So
Yeah,
the thing is though, Digital Foundry does say this is going to be the top hardware for a handheld. Like they've already done their stuff. This is like the handheld.
Well, yeah, because it comes out in like 3 weeks, doesn't it?
It better be though.
So my we could turn on chat now,
I'll go
Spicy.
turn it all
Sorry,
on,
I
yeah.
know it's making you do extra work there, but everybody, sorry we didn't have chat on because we wanted that raw reaction from that unfiltered, naive raw reaction where there was still hope that it was coming in for much cheaper.
Here's my question to you.
Yep.
Well, Mark's doing that. Are you still going to buy the high end version? Because you were kind of all in on it.
So I just did my reaction video. That will drop tomorrow. Spoiler alert. Well, please go watch it regardless. But spoiler alert. I said I have saved up this much. I have a little bit more than this much because I figured with taxes at $899, I figured $899. I'm gonna need over $1,000. I have it saved up to get. Seeing the price point is sticker shock. Like there just is that sticker shock, and so now my question is, and that's why I know what Digital Foundry has said. Like, okay, there's a psychological thing to marketing and to pricing and everything, and I think the psychological aspect they lose on. Period.
Well, I mean,
there's a psychological. $599 is not so bad, but. And I think it's a mistake for them to go high end on their first handheld device. Why not go with something that
I
just
don't
competes with
mind.
the Steam
I don't
Deck?
mind the two options. Like I'm okay with, like what did we just see the Legion Go 2 at? I mean, look that up. It's like $1,500. It's expensive.
Okay.
You know, it's incredibly expensive. I don't mind like a high end device being expensive because it's like the PS5 Pro. I know a lot of people were upset with the price, but I think it's geared towards an enthusiast market who are willing to spend that kind of money. I'm more interested in the entry-level device. I know it's...
So there's your memory
I don't know.
difference. There's your memory difference right there.
$599 to $499. I really wish it was under the $499.
So you're getting...
I will be honest, I'm slightly disappointed on the pricing of the entry level.
So I was no question pre-order the high-end one all along. Until I saw the price. And then it made me question like, whoa. And even though it's only $100 more, I'm like, whoa, what am I getting for that price point? And let me put it into this perspective for you. And this is, I think, where, granted, it's a niche device. It's high end. There's a very specific type of person that's getting it. But my MacBook Pro, for instance, cost like $3,000.
Yeah.
And that is definitely not a gaming device.
No.
Regardless of what the employees at Apple tell you.
Yeah. This thing is built for productivity. It's the best productivity device I've had. I expect it to last me 10 years. Like that $3,000 to me is worth it because I know, like, I'm 3 years in on this and it's not losing any steam. You know what I mean? Like it still works as if it was day one, for instance, for productivity. Does $1,000 handheld do that for me for 10 years? Does $1,000 handheld do that for me for 5 years?
Maybe.
Like that's my question there. And that's what that $999 coming in at does to you. It makes you question it. Fun fact, I'm still getting it at $999.
Well, I think it's going to be a solid.
But I saved up for it. But it does make me. I did pause and I said, well, wait a minute. Is the value proposition that much higher from the $599? After watching some videos, it does indeed look like it is substantial.
Well, I'm not worried about the device itself because this is technically ROG's third iteration.
Yeah.
So I think I feel like by iteration 3, you've worked out a good majority of kinks. You figured what people like. I mean, even the Armory crate on my first generation ROGs, because I had the original ROG, is far better than when I first got it. You know what I mean? So I think the device itself, it may last you 10 years. I mean, Mark, you still have a 2080?
TI. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
but that
how much was that? $1,000 at the time?
For a good 18 months, I was the coolest guy in the world. 2080 Ti. Yeah, and still, I mean, yeah. But I think that's a little different, though. I don't know.
Well, I think here's the thing too, and this is what
I can justify a graphics card because that is for work as well.
No, but I think you can justify it because you know the value of graphics cards, so you know what to expect. I think a lot of people jumping into PC handhelds for the first time, and in a world where Steam Deck, the highest Steam Deck is $649. I don't know what that means relative to anything else. Like, I have nothing to base it off until I get my hands on a handheld. And I think a lot of people are in that same situation, which is why I think it's a niche device, obviously. That's expensive though. That is
Well,
and again, for whatever reason, this is where I think Microsoft did mess up on this price point. Genuinely, we were expecting $899. Seeing the $999, even though it's only $100 more, in the grand scheme of things, that's not that much. But
it's a 10% increase.
But it's the sticker shock. There's a psychological barrier now. $1,000. My mind goes there. Like $1,000.
Actually, isn't it like a 12% increase because it starts at 900? So it's
like 10.75.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it's approximately 12% because it's not from 1,000 going down; it's from 900 going up.
So this is what you do get for the 1,000. You do get one terabyte M.2 SSD drive storage versus 512 for the lower one. They have the exact same screen. You get way more ports on the higher up one. It's the processor, so you get the Z2A processor, the AMD Ryzen Z2A processor on the $599. On the $999, you get the A1 Z2 Extreme processor.
See, and that I really think, and I know, like, I'm sure the enthusiast crowd is really going to get mad at me, but if you scroll down, David, could you have not on the Ally X saved yourself $50 to $100 by not adding extra ports? Why do we have to have extra ports?
I'm trying to see what is the port.
That's
what
why
is
I
the
feel
port
like
difference.
That's
here?
why I feel like the Ally X is specifically targeted to an enthusiast crowd. Because why are we having different ports?
Oh, because you got the Thunderbolts. It's all powered.
I mean, I know.
Wait, so is it a PC then? Is that what that's for? Like, why would I? What peripherals am I adding to this?
You can add on. You can tap into graphics cards. The whole shot. You can connect it to a docking station.
Gotcha.
I mean, it can be a gaming PC.
But at that point, though, if you're adding on like a 4090,
Yeah.
or whatever you have lying around, are you going to be playing on that?
I mean, not hooked up to a screen. You are.
No, I know, but if you're
The person that has a 4090 and this has the money to do that.
but that's what I'm saying. But they have the money. They have something else for sitting down.
Yeah, but this is like, guys, check out what I got. Come to my loft.
But I'm saying like the user base that's going to be using, I think it's what Jordan was saying, the user base that's going to be using those peripherals already have something that'll play far better.
Yeah.
But that's why
So why have I don't know.
I don't know how much a port cost, but could you have taken that out, kept the port the same, and saved yourself $50, and we could have been in the 800 range?
What's funny is,
you know what I mean?
Like the crowd that probably is commenting on right now.
Yeah.
Is probably like, these guys are morons because they don't, the enthusiasts that
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, that's why I think it's for a very specific, narrow demographic.
It's in my eyes, it's very
David
narrow.
will be falling under that demographic soon when he
Yeah,
buys
so you're getting the big boy one?
Yeah.
Well, because here's the thing. See, because I'm kind of like, I know there's two of them.
Also, can I
One's
tell you my
clearly
excuse?
better than the
Can
other.
I tell you my
You know what I-
excuse, though? Why I can justify it?
Because you already saved
Because
the
I'm
money.
making YouTube videos about it.
Oh, so is it a write-off now at this point?
Oh, yeah. Basically, everything I buy in gaming is a write-off.
Yes.
You have
Yes.
you have a better battery, it looks like.
You get a better battery. No, the big thing is right up here. It's in the
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's the processor.
It's the processor. You get 24 gigs of
And
memory
RAM.
versus 16, and then you get storage 1 terabyte versus 512, and it is the M.2, which we know is freaking expensive.
So maybe the USB
what gets
isn't.
me right here is there's an input difference, and I can't tell. Oh, impulse triggers. So this one does have impulse triggers. The Ally does not.
I don't like that.
Why?
That your controller has impulse triggers. You couldn't have figured that out for for $699.
Let me make sure that's the only difference here. HD haptics.
I should probably pull
Yeah,
this
impulse
stuff
triggers.
up for everyone to.
Or $5.99. Sorry, the basic Xbox controller has impulse triggers.
Wait, what's the impulse trigger?
It's the trigger, like
No, they both have triggers. I think impulse trigger the.
it's not the PlayStation thing. An impulse trigger is what the standard Xbox has. The standard Xbox controller. It has its own motor in the trigger.
An impulse trigger is a type of haptic feedback technology found in Xbox wireless controllers.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
that
it's
uses
not-
independent.
So the
rumbling
Ally does
motors.
not have it.
I didn't. I just said motor in the triggers.
Mine
Yeah.
sounded more
It
professional.
did. Yours was a lot more professional.
The Ally does not have it. The higher up one does.
Why?
The Ally
I
does.
don't like that. $600. You modeled your controller for the handles. Could you have not just taken it and put it in there? Like, why?
Oh no, dude. Because this one has all the bells and whistles.
Whoa, dude! You're showing your ice.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude!
I'm gonna be honest. Like, no, really. Like that. That's actually annoying. I know it's something little, but it's annoying.
What page? Where are you with all that information?
Oh, this is the Xbox page. Just type in Xbox ROG Ally. It's on the Microsoft Store. Xbox.com.
Okay.
It'll probably be there.
I mean, maybe I'm changing my opinion. Maybe these are both enthusiast devices.
I don't know, the more we're talking about it, though, I'm not going to lie, the more I'm kind of excited to get my hand on a $1,000 handheld device here.
I'm gonna throw on what you're looking at. So
I don't know.
everyone else can see.
If I'm paying $600 and I don't have the basic features of a $60 Xbox controller, that's upsetting to me.
Oh, let's look. I'll look up the.
It's literally the ROG Ally. Other than having the Xbox name on it, is now like doesn't even have like the unique thing that Xbox has, the impulse triggers. I mean, I guess you got the software, but the Legion Go is like the Legion Go 2.
749 Legion Go 2.
The Legion Go 2 is $1,300, I believe.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, Legion Go 2 is above
Is above 1,000. Yeah, it's a big one.
What spicy? What were we saying there? We're looking at the. That's it. That's the difference between the two there.
Yeah, I just pulled it up.
So,
we
but this is my other question too, and this is where I'll need tech experts and people in the handheld space because I'm new to the handheld space. The ROG Ally at $599. What is my experience on that versus my experience on the ROG Ally X? Obviously, it's going to be better on the X, but is it
though?
Is it $400 better?
But see, just adding extreme to the processor name doesn't necessarily mean much. I want to see like benchmarks to
Well,
actually.
yeah, Digital Foundry has videos comparing.
Yeah,
them,
I
right?
started to
Yeah.
watch them, and I just didn't have time to finish them. And they did say what you are getting here with the Ally X is, I mean, top tier hardware. They said
Yeah.
there's no doubt about
Well,
it.
and like I said, I think the Ally
And
X.
they
is
were talking about the processor, and they were impressed with the processor. So I'm not a technical nerd,
but they seemed happy.
but they seemed happy. And if they seemed happy, then I'm happy.